all, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading is going to apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well, as I said, guys. So let's get to your overall messages. The first card you have here is abuse and neglect, tunnels, secret, cult, organized crime, family, child, justice, perversion, aliens, grandparent, faked death. Actually, faked death, legal proceedings, and alive came out together. Okay? We also have cover up, party, accomplices, partners in crimes, guys. Okay? Okay, guys, so someone experienced some type of abuse and neglect. Okay, collective, if you are resonating with this reading, okay, this would have been something that occurred in your childhood when you were a child. Okay, this abuse, and now there could be other ways that you were like, hurt, harmed, endangered, used, abused, or neglected throughout your life. But this is speaking in particular to something that happened when you were a child, collective. Okay, so there was some type of abuse and neglect of some kind, spirit is saying. Okay, this abuse and neglect, like this abuse and neglect is significant to these tunnels here. You could have been taking in some type of underground tunnel or through some type of tunnel system. This could be a form of trafficking or something that was going on, but there's something significant to abuse, neglect in these tunnels here, okay? As well as secrets. So there's a lot of, like, hush type of energy, shush type of energy, secret things, hidden things, cover ups, obviously criminal activity as it relates to this situation. Okay, so I feel like a lot of things have been buried, have been covered up, has been kept secret. A lot of things was done in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, in the shadows, and different things like that. Okay, and there is a cult that is involved in these secret things pertaining to these underground tunnels, pertaining to this abuse and neglect that you endure, spirit is saying. Now this is some type of satanic, Masonic, demonic cult of some kind, spirit is saying, that indulges in organized crime. Okay, and y'all know when it comes to organized crime, the people who run, rule, and control organized crime, the people who fund organized crime, these are wealthy, elite people. These are people who are higher up. They may be in power or authority or leadership, or come from wealthy family bloodlines and different things like that, or what have you. Boss type of individuals. Okay, organized crime also consists of many different things. Okay, from human trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, organ harvesting, like a lot of different things. Okay, has ties into organized crime. The sex trade, the underground sex trade, prostitution rings, sex rings. Like, there's a lot of things that consist of organized crime. Okay, But as I say, you endured some type of abuse and neglect in your childhood, okay? You could have been funneled through some type of tunnel of some kind. You could have gone through, you could be a victim of trafficking. Um, Spirit is saying, okay? And these are things that has been kept secret, that has been kept hidden and covered up, okay? There is a whole satanic cult of individuals that's involved in this, and this was a form of organized crime, okay? Spirit is saying your family has to do with this abuse and neglect. So this abuse and neglect started within your family. That's the reason why you have family here, okay? Right up under abuse and neglect here, okay? So your family partook in this abuse and neglect towards you, as well did they allow other people to abuse and neglect you as well. You understand what I'm saying? We have child here because this was done to you when you were a child, Spirit is saying, okay? With justice being here, this lets you know justice is, this lets you know that persons in government, okay, in authority, in leadership, in power, okay, from police to detectives to agents to military. This could be any branch of government that falls under the line of justice. This can even tie into judges and lawyers, and you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people who fall under the umbrella of justice. Spirit is saying, okay. The justice system is aware of these secret things, these hidden things. They're aware of what was done to you, okay? And there have been attempts made to cover this up, to keep this secret, to keep this hidden, because it has to do with perversion here, okay? When speaking of perversion, this is sex, sexualities, temptations, lust, desires, you know what I'm saying, abusive things, you know what I'm saying, molestations, rapes, tortures. Perversion can speak to a lot of different things here, okay? But there's some type of perversion that goes on within this cult, okay? That the justice, people who are in the justice, that works for the justice system, who are in government, who are in power, who is aware of. And this is the secrets that they have kept hidden and secret and covered up. Now here's the kicker here. You got aliens here. So I know a lot of y'all like aliens, okay? I feel like with this aliens card coming out here, y'all need to understand that there are, I mean, first of all, people are out of their mind to think that human beings is the only species that is on planet Earth, okay? Even beyond planet Earth, there's a lot of other species, okay? And these beings were actually here before human beings were put here, okay? So there are extraterrestrial beings that are here on Earth. They always have been, okay? So these aliens, this could speak to reptilians, draconians, hybrid, shapeshifters, or what have you. But these aliens are the ones who run, rule, control, fund, operate this organized crime here, okay? So these aliens are in higher ranking than the people that you can name who are higher rankings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, like, if you was to name people off the top of your head, in whatever country you're from, who's in power, who's in authority, you're either going to name some type of royals, you're going to name off presidents, you're going to name off, whoever is highest in command in the military, whoever's highest in command in the CIA, the FBI, the DOJ, the DOD, you know what I'm saying, and all these different agencies and companies and different things. But there are actually people who are above them, and you may not have ever seen them before. You may not even know their name or what have you. Some of you may, okay? But you have beings who are even higher than the people that you know, who are the most wealthiest, the most elitist, the most highest in power, okay? And this is who these aliens are, Spirit is saying, okay? And y'all need to understand, when the aliens, they call them aliens, okay? These extraterrestrial species, not only are they on planet Earth, but there are many on other planets as well. They come from other galaxies, as well as there are those of them that's in the ocean, that's underwater as well, okay? So you have them underwater, underground, in space, and beyond, okay? All different type of species or what have you. People have just been lied to about these things, but they have always been around here, okay? We have grandparent here. Okay? So there's a grandparent who is of significance here, collective. Your grandparent, there's a grandparent who was abusive or neglectful to you, who allowed you to, who I feel like sold out, who like allowed you to be abused like this. Whoever this grandparent is a sellout. They sold their soul to the devil. They sold out to the satanic powers that be. They could be under some type of binding contract. They essentially pimped you out for money that they were paid or what have you. And as a result, you were abused and you were neglected. Okay, you were trafficked. You were and you were trafficked to be abused by other people, people in the justice system, people in these cults, people, you know what I'm saying, that did perverse things to you. Okay, as it relates to this organized crime here. Okay. Now, something else also took place in your childhood, collective. They faked your death. Okay. They faked your death for some type of legal proceeding, some type of legal situation, legal matter came up, and they faked your death. Okay, like it's like they hid you. Okay, this is the reason why you got fake death, legal proceedings, and alive. Like they faked your death, but you were alive the entire time. Okay, there was some type of legal proceedings that went on. Okay, this could have been some type of fraudulent adoptions or something like that, but they faked your death, collective. Okay, and there was some type of cover up. The justice system covered up this fake death. It's like they faked your death, and they like you were hidden in some type of way here. Okay. So there was a cover up of your fake death. There was a cover up of the fact that you was alive. There was a cover up of these legal proceedings. There was a cover up of these secret things that was done to you as a child. There was a cover up of this perversion that went on in this cult and in these parties. See, this cult, they would have these parties that they do perverse things at, like these sex parties, okay, these ritualistic satanic gatherings and different things or what have you. Okay, with accomplices and partners in crime here, there's a lot of people who are accomplices, who are partners in crime. Okay, from people in authority, power, leadership, politicians, all the way up to presidencies and beyond. Okay, to aliens, reptilians, draconian type individuals, people in cults, covers, and secret societies. There's a lot of accomplices and partners in crime that's involved in this situation, collective. This may be something, this is likely a situation that you may or may not remember, this, collective. Okay, if you only remember bits and pieces of things that happened to you, or you don't recall at all, it's because you were drugged. You were put under mind control. Okay, there was some type of programming that was done on you. You were brainwashed. You were mind controlled. This could be MK Ultra mind control. You was put under monarch programming or what have you. These people are able to, they've been doing this for the longest. You can go back and even look into, like, when this goes all the way back to when the CIA was using LSD to, like, purposely drug people and shit like that. And, like, they were trying this, when mind control and different, when all these things, because all these things are patented, when they was running these tests and different things on how to mind control certain subjects. Okay, they were testing, trying to figure out if they could mind control a person to do certain things and they not remember what they were done. So this, what I'm saying, there's people that they train to be assassins, or people they train to be spies, or even honeypots, people that they train to be prostitutes and go and have sex with certain people and get information from them and bring the information back to them. All these people were under mind control, and different things, or drugs, or different things was done, or what have you. Okay, so if you can't remember these things, all of these things, or what have you, collective, it's because you were put under mind control. Okay, which is another thing that was covered up and another thing that was hidden, collective. Okay, from your family to the government, you've had nothing but people around you gaslighting you, lying to you your entire life, collective. They never wanted you to wake up. They never wanted you to be aware of what was actually done to you, what actually happened to you. Okay, because obviously they didn't want to be held responsible for this abuse that they did to you. Okay, so essentially you have been a targeted individual all your life. And for those of you who is resonating with this is the reason why when you went through an awakening and they realized that you was awakened, you was aware or whatever, you begin to be targeted like viciously, vigorously. All these people came up against you. It was the plan B. You understand what I'm saying? This is when, you know what I'm saying, they went from covert to overt, you're really doing things or whatever. They made you aware that you were being watched, that you were being, you technically have been watched your entire life because of this. Okay, because remind you, I told you they faked your death and they hid you out. You know what I'm saying? They hid you. They could have purposely planted you in poverty or something like that, or you know what I'm saying, what they did to you or whatever too. But this, because this is supposed to be covered up, all these secret things hidden, so everybody around you have gaslit you. They knew exactly what happened to you, what was going on with you, but everybody played this role. Okay, including people, you know, professional people in power, government officials, teachers, church people, family, everybody that you came into contact with, they were aware. So when you awaken, okay, and you begin to speak up and different things like that, or what have you, about certain things that they know that you shouldn't have known, been aware of, or known anything about because you're supposed to be under mind control, everybody got shook up. Okay, and everybody came together. They, you know what I'm saying, it was almost like, if you notice, it was like a flip of the switch. Okay, because when you started being targeted, if you remember, it was almost like it had already been discussed. A meeting had already taken place that if you ever woke up, that they were all going to do a certain thing to you. They were all going to attack you, all you know, try to deflect from the situation, backtrack your life, try to shame you, blame you, put you on blast, make you out to be crazy, make you out to be mentally ill, make you out something to be wrong with you, or even situations that you were mind controlled to do yourself. Okay, like those of you who are resonating with this happened to you in a child, but you've been under mind control your entire life. So if you ever say was sexually promiscuous, if you ever did drugs, got high, if you ever, you know, any type of careless, reckless behavior you had, you probably was triggered to do it. There were certain people who had access to your sexual programming, or even certain people who had access to certain triggers of yours to make you angry, to make you overly sexual, to make you all kinds of ways. Okay, there was people who was purposely sent into your life who were low vibrational, who they were sellouts too. They were gang stalkers too. But these are the type of people that work for the government. This could be anybody. This could be pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, gang members, everything. They're purposely sent it. They have like deals. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen these type of people who have these type of lifestyles, but they never get caught up with the law or whatever? The law knows what they're doing or whatever, but they don't get caught up, or if they do get caught up, they'll get right back out. It's because they are sellouts, and they're in contracts. Some of them are even informants for the government and different things like that or whatever. They purposely put them in place and put them in certain people's lives, like targeted individuals. So you'll have people that they came around you with, like, you know, the whole peer pressure type of thing. They got you high for free. They get you drunk for free. They partied with you. They had sex with you. These certain people had access to your sexual programming, or to even do certain things to, like, even when violent situations happened and different things like that or what have you, or what I know it's significant to my life or whatever. Like, for instance, every time that I have ever been like physically harmed to the point where I needed like medical treatment, it always happened on double digit days, like 3-3, 7-7, and different things like that. Okay, I literally still got the medical documentation. Okay, I can literally still show you the scars and the bruises that is on me right now or whatever, and tell you how that happened, when it happened, the day it happened, and everything. I still got documentation for it to prove it, that they happen on double digit days. Okay, there could be other signs and secretnesses as well. Another thing that they did with me, a lot of people, well, certain persons that I ended up like either in a relationship with or like dealing with personally, for some reason, like I don't know if they were looking for a particular person or what have you. But there's several people, like I've dealt with several people whose birthdays are on major holidays, okay? So like Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, like, you understand what I'm saying? Things like that. So like the synchronicities is not going to be the same in your life. It might be different, but there are certain synchronicities or whatever. With, you know, certain different things that you went through or you endured, or how they do certain things, or how certain things happen, and different things like that, or what have you. Because you have to understand that everything in your life is like a staged event. Everything is set up, everything is, or you know what I'm saying, they have certain handlers in your life. They send certain people in your life to be in relationships with you, to have sex with you, all this other kind of shit. But you were technically recorded your entire life. You were surveillance your entire life. Okay, so these people aren't no gurus. They don't see all and know all. And the only reason why they do see and know the things that they know is because of gadgets and fucking technology. It's because of the illegal invasions and violations and of your privacy and your human rights, and because you was being watched all along. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying? It's not like they some genius gurus and they, some type of supernatural beings that, and all be all of the world or some shit like that, or what have you. They're using certain technologies. There's certain things that like, you may not be aware of this, but you've been watched all your life. You've been surveillanced all your life. You've technically been a target all your life, but you wasn't made aware of it until you went through an awakening, and then things vastly started happening. If you notice, from the moment that you woke up and other people and you started being targeted, everybody fell away from you. Any friends you thought you had, all of a sudden was gone. Any family you thought you had, all of a sudden was gone. Any lovers you thought you had, all of a sudden was gone. Okay? Now, remind you, everybody played their role, though. As long as you was of this world, low vibrational, not awake, not aware, you know what I'm saying, and different things like that, everybody played their role. It was all cool. It was all good. So you have fake people around you, act like they loved you, act like they was friends with you, act like they was cool with you, act like they was attracted to you, all kinds of shit. Certain people were sitting into your life to abuse you. Certain people were sitting into your life to be in a relation with you. Certain people, different people were sent into your life for a particular reason. Okay, guys? That's what's going on here, though, y'all. Whoever you are, though, there is a grandparent, somebody who served as like a caretaker, a grandparent to you, whether this is a real family member of yours, or if this was some type of adopted family member or something like that, or what have you. You went through abuse, and you was abused and neglected by family, and they allowed you to be abused and neglected by other people because they're sellouts. You were essentially pimped out to the government, to the satanic powers that be, who then trafficked you and did other things to you, Spirit is saying. Okay? So we have the moon here. Okay? The moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. The moon talks about decisions being made, and it even speaks of the past. Shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover-ups, criminal activity, moon magic, sneaky, freaky, creepy shit, low down and dirty things, dilemmas, delays, witchery, rituals, secrets, sadness, overwhelm, darkness, evil. Okay? Things going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. Okay? There are this abuse and neglect that was done to you in secret. It's something that they wanted to keep secret and hidden, even from you, collective. We have stolen identity here, collective. Something was switched up or changed up about your identity, collective. Okay, this could be this could be your name, this could be your birthday, like your credentials, your paperwork, Social Security cards, birth certificates, something like that could be fraudulent. Okay, there's something here about stolen identity, or if your identity is actually your identity, it still was stolen and used elsewhere, or something like that. Okay, but there's something significant to stolen identity here. Okay, this was for criminal activity, for fraud, for scams, for a cover up, for insurance scams, for sacrifice, for a setup of some kind. Okay, because a stolen identity is coming out here on tunnel. We have the Monarch programming card here on secret here. Okay, So you endured some type of government experimentation, collective. You endured satanic ritual abuse, collective. You endured MK Ultra mind control, brainwashing, beta sex kitten programming, or any other type of government programming, mind control, or what have you. Spirit is saying you were put under mind control. And with satanic ritual abuse, y'all need to understand that satanic ritual abuse starts in your, it actually starts in your infancy. There are certain things that is done to, there's certain forms of abuse that is done to an infant, or like it start, like I said, it starts in your infancy. Okay, different types of abuses. You may have been pinched or bitten, or you know, spanked, or like there were certain things that were even molestation or what have you. The thing with satanic ritual abuse, most time, more often than not, somewhere between 6 and 12, 6 years old and 12, you are full-blown rape. Like between your infancy and 5, you go through molestations, physical abuse, it's different levels to satanic ritual abuse. Usually full-blown rape happen somewhere between 6 and 12. Okay, it could even happen before then, but you're more likely to kill the victim, to full-blown rape them in those early ages like that. So usually it's just molestation that takes place before the age of before the age of 6. Anywhere between like 6 and 12, usually a person is actually raped and different things as such. But you were put under mind control, collective. You were put under mind control. This was done in secret. Okay, this was also, you were also put under mind control to cover up these secret things. Okay, to clarify, cult, we get tower. Okay, so the tower speaks of problematic situations of any kind. It speaks of disruptions and deceptions, destructions, chaos, tragedies, upheavals, a shakeup of things, a reckoning, a shocking event, an energy surge, something that happens like all of a sudden out the blue, spirit is saying. Okay, the tower could literally be murder, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deceptions, disruptions, but it's chaos nonetheless. Okay, it is a tower and it happens all of a sudden. So there was some type of tower moment that happens as it relates to this cult, this satanic cult here. Okay, to clarify, organized crime, we get partners in crime here. Okay, so there's a lot of individuals, just like the accomplices and partners in crime we got down here. There are a lot of individuals who are involved, who are partners in crime in this organized crime. Okay, there are a bunch of scheming, scamming, Decepticon, spirit is saying. They low down and dirty, they're sellouts, they're a part of some type of crime mob that indulge in a lot of criminal activity. They're manipulators, they're cold-blooded individuals, heartless, ruthless, callous individuals. Okay, it's all plots, plans, schemes, strategies, control, manipulation with this organized crime and these partners in crime, spirit is saying. So we have family issues here. So there was a lot of different things that was even hidden about your family, collective. Hidden because, like I told you, this abuse started in your family, collective. Okay, with these family issues here, this is the reason why you suffered childhood trauma. This is the reason why you had a lack of support. You have been isolated. You have been hated on. There's been a lot of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery. You had no love, collective. You was mistreated on purpose. You was abandoned on purpose. You were the black sheep, the scapegoat. There's been nothing but drama. Okay, you were left out in the cold even by your own family, collective. This is also something that was kept secret, hidden, and covered up. Okay, and it ties into this abuse and this neglect that you endured. We have orphan here, collective. No family, no friends, all alone, orphan on your own here. Okay, this is the reason why you are a loner, collective. I feel like whoever you are, collective, you may not even know that you was an orphan. You may not. This could have been something that was hidden from you. There was a lot of this. All of this was kept hidden in secret from you. Okay, because of the mind control and different things that was done to you. Okay, but it's still there. It's just deep in your subconscious. Okay. You're a loner, you're a hermit, you could be an introvert, collective. You stay to yourself, okay? You have trust issues today, but you're a traffic victim. You were neglected. You were kidnapped. You were switched. You were sold. You were stolen. You were abducted. Okay? You were abandoned. Any one of those things could have made you an orphan, but you endured a lot of childhood trauma. Okay? You were orphaned as a child, and it ties back into this abuse by your family. You were left out in the cold by your family, abused and neglected by your family. Okay? This was kept secret and hidden. It was covered up. We have the devil, clarifying justice. Okay? With the monarch programming card here. So this justice system is demonic. They have sold their soul to the devil as well. They are shepherds for the devil as well. Spirits say evil is as evil does. Okay, I know y'all look at a lot of these leaders and representatives and people in power and authority and think they care about humanity, they care about the world, they care about the citizens. They serve and protect themselves. They serve and protect the wealthy elite, Spirit is saying. Okay, these people are sellouts and they are demonically possessed. Okay, they are chained to the devil. They belong to wicked cults, witch covens. They're into devil worship. Okay, we're talking witches and warlocks. Okay, toxic individuals with bad habits who have ties to the wealthy elites, the satanic powers that be, the shadow government. Okay, these people are in secret societies. They are sellout, Spirit is saying. They indulge in voodoo and black magic and other occultic practices, Spirit is saying. Okay, but because of this justice, those of them that works for the justice system, that works for the government, who are chained to this devil, is the reason why they put you under mind control and they covered up and they hid these secrets the way they did here. To clarify perversion, we get death here. There was a tragic situation that happened to you by members of this cult here, okay? I feel like you were being abused so severely that you had a near-death experience, collective, okay? You could have actually died and came back, collective. But there was something where there was a death, okay, of some kind that happened to you in your childhood, but you obviously did not die. You had a near-death experience. So I'm telling you, either you died and you came back, or you were hurt so severely that you were near death, okay? But we literally get tower and then death here, okay? With cult and perversion here. So there was something perverse that these people, members of this cult, was doing to you that caused some type of sudden chaos or tragedy that led to your death, okay? They're messing with my throat chakra. They don't want me to get this out, guys, okay? To clarify aliens, we have Secret Hidden Treasure Island here, okay? So I have the Ace of Swords and the Moon here, okay? So remember, you started off with the Moon here, okay? Secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. The Ace of Swords talks about truth or clarity. There's some type of truth or clarity, awareness, or insight that is coming out about something that's supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up, okay? And all of these things that's on my Secret Hidden Treasure Island cards are major crime things, okay? It's illegal criminal activity, from incest to mind control to MK Ultra to monarch programming to hate crimes to human trafficking, sex trafficking, shipping operations, prostitutions, directed energy weapons, government programming, satanic ritual abuse, snuff films, murders, orgies, the sex trade, okay? This even ties into weapons of mass destruction, drugs, gold, oil, money, and different things like that ties into these organized crimes. But one or multiple of these things on this card here, clarifying these aliens, reptilian, draconian as individuals in this organized crime that they partook in, has to do with what was done to you. And I feel like it has to do, we know it has to do with this trafficking, shipping operations, prostitutions, satanic ritual abuse, orgies, the sex trade, okay, and different things like that these partners in crime are involved in, Spirit is saying. To clarify grandparent, we get the mother card here, okay? So there could be a grandmother. This could be a grandmother, whether this is your real grandmother or an adopted grandmother or what have you. But whoever this grandparent is a mother figure, okay? This person is a bad mother. This is somebody who is a witch, who do spell work. This is somebody who is unloving, spiteful, mean, surly. They're into dark magic. They're toxic. This person is a witch. They're also a pimping mom. This is somebody who pimped you out, collective. They're neglectful to you. They're hot-tempered. They're envious and jealous. They're very hateful. This person is a child killer. They're abusive. They're a narcissist that need help. They're sinister. They're not nurturing at all. They could even have some type of mental illness. They're selfish. They're wicked. Whoever this bad mother energy is, pimping mother energy here, literally pimped you out to the satanic powers that be, for them to abuse you, neglect you, to abuse you and do things to you. Okay? And this person probably was given some type of money for it. To clarify fake death, legal proceedings with alive here, we get, this is my, you see this Three of Swords here going through this tape here. You were recorded as a child. They drugged you. This also speak of date rape, prostitution, hidden cameras, porn sites, the sex trade, snuff films, illegal surveillance, sex rings, sex tapes. But the Three of Swords talks about heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, okay? Loss, disappointments, crying tears. But there's some type of tapes of you when you were a child and these sexual things that were done to you or forced upon you, collective. Somebody has those tapes. Somebody wealthy and elite has these tapes of you, collective. Okay? And this is what was covered up. To clarify cover up, we get the mind control facility card here. Okay, this is a mind controls facility that is really an experimentation lab. It's set up like a psych ward, okay, where they do brainwashing, MK Ultra mind control, beta sex kitten programming, monarch programming, demonic possessions. This is where your Dr. Evil type, mad scientist type of individuals. This is the time lords here that are in this facility here. You ever wondered why your favorite celebrity, you can look up and find one of your favorite celebrities right now, pick any one that you want to, and I guarantee you they have a video showing them, depicting them in a psych ward, in a straitjacket, in a mental institution. Those artists are making a mockery of something that happened to someone in real life. Just like you see them doing the water rituals, you see them with their arms stretched out like Christ, in the letter T in water. You have them submerged in tubs and diamonds and different things. These are all rituals. They're making a mockery of something that actually happened to certain persons, okay, like you, collective, that endured this. Do you honestly think some of your favorite artists, some of these wealthy people that's supposed to be so talented and so skilled, you mean to tell me they don't have any better talent than for them being shown in some psych ward in a straitjacket? And this is a ritual because they have had more than one artist do it. Damn near every artist, they do those videos. They have to do the water rituals. You have the ones that mark Christ. You have the ones that where they're in a psych ward, in a straitjacket and different things, and these ominous looking characters, sinister looking people in the psych ward and different things. You have all these different rituals that they do. They throw up the 3 6s, they throw up the pyramids, the diamond shapes, they do the the one eye symbolism, the symbolisms. Because this is what you were told. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't say anything. Don't speak about these things or what have you. What was done to you. This is perversion. They're making a mockery of it. You think they're doing that just because they're some creative fucking artists? They can't do anything else creative. And if so, then if it's so creative, why is it that you have all of them do the same shit? Shave the hair all off. Dye the hair blonde. Or put blonde hair in your hair. The blue eyes. Like, it's all subliminal. It's all subliminal. And they're making a mockery of real shit that has happened. It's like an inside joke that the masses is unaware of. To clarify, party, this is my bad romance toxic lovers card here, okay? We're talking about people with addictions and bad habits, people who are wicked, who are evil. The Lovers card talks about sex. It has nothing to do with love. It's sex here, okay? So toxic people coming together at these sex parties and different things. That's where this perversion is coming from. This is how you had this near-death experience, or you actually died and came back. This is where this tower moment happened. This cult of individuals who are into perversion in these parties, okay? These people were doing sexual things to you, okay? And something tragically happened, Spirit is saying. To clarify, accomplices or partners in crime, we got time is dirty money, so stop wasting it. These people feel like if it don't make money, it don't make sense. This talks about greed, bribes, money moves, payoffs, materialism, money-hungry gold diggers. They were making, these accomplices and partners in crime were making money off of you, exploiting you, trafficking you, sex trafficking you for these perverse parties where you were taking advantage of sexually, okay, by adult individuals and different things. Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah. So we have this is my willing slave sellout card here, okay? Your families are sellouts. They're oppressed. They're in bad deals. They were set up for failure. They signed bogus contracts, okay? This is modern day slavery set up by the shady elite, okay? So because of these contracts is the reason why these pimping individuals, you were pimped out by these individuals, why you endured the abuse and neglect that you did from your family to others that abused you here, okay? So we have dead body found on the beach here. That's another thing, collective. Whatever this near-death experience that you had, collective, a boat could have been involved. And something about the beach could have been involved. Your body could have been left on the beach, or like was, you know, surfaced up on the beach. You could have been dumped in water and, you know, surfaced on the beach or something like that, or actually done. There's something about your dead body being found, a dead body being found on the beach, okay? Foul play, deadly waves, abandoned, okay? Large bodies of water, okay? Missing in paradise, murder, set up. But you didn't die, collective. You were left alone to suffer, okay? These people either thought you were dead or something like that, or what have you, but you could have been rescued. So then they had to try to clean up the situation, cover up the situation as to what actually happened, okay? I'm seeing the Chariot here. So you were trafficked here, okay? The Chariot actually speaks of movement, travel, journeys, trips, relocations, okay? It's transportation. It is, in this situation, it is trafficking, okay? You were trafficked to this mind control facilities, collective. You were placed under mind control, beta sex kinning, brainwash, all kinds of things. And you were also trafficked to these sex parties where these perverse things goes on with these cult members, okay, who were doing sexual things to you and around you and different things as such here. We got star here, okay? So there could be people who have star status, celebrity status, popular status, who are well-known type of individuals who were in these parties, at these parties, okay, who indulge in these perversions, who are a part of the satanic cult, Spirit is saying, okay? I'm also seeing here, like, you were brainwashed, you were manipulated, you were humanly experimented on, collective. You were mind controlled, put under some form of programming or possession, MK Ultra. This was done by the satanic powers that be. You could have been drugged, okay, and kept looking spaced out in some type of way. There's something also, like, you could have even been implanted with a chip for illegal surveillance by the government as well. Yeah. These people have been making money off of you your entire life, even after the trafficking and different things like that stopped or what have you. These people wanted to keep an eye on you, collective, okay? There's someone who is a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, who is highly of significance to the situation. This could be family members who abused you and neglected you and allowed you to be abused, okay? But that is tied to the situation. There's also this fire sign is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. We also have an air sign who is highly of significance here, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who is highly of significance. There's also an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, who is highly of significance, okay? who were directly involved in what happened to you. These people caused you, with the Three of Swords being here, it's interesting because these three swords and these three people came out here, okay? These people were directly involved with the sorrow that you endured. They betrayed you, the disappointment that in the loss that you endured, hurting your feelings, causing you sadness, pain, misery, tears, or whatever. Because the Three of Swords is about heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, betrayal, disappointment, loss, pain, okay? Spirits say they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you. So these people brutally did things to hurt you and to harm you, and they even allow others to hurt you and harm you. And somebody even has money on your head, has some type of fraudulent insurance policy out on you. That way they would get paid when you were sacrificed, when you died here, okay? You got the moon in reverse here. So what was once secret, hidden, and covered up has come to the light, Spirit is saying. These secret things, hidden things, criminal activities, and different things that these people were a part of and what they did to you is no longer secret, hidden, or covered up here. Yeah, look. The pizza. This is my pizza card here. Child sex rings, child abuse, satanic ritual abuse, sex slaves, underground sex trade, kidnappings, children in cages, human trafficking, underage porn, abductions, prostitutions, shipping operations, okay? That's another thing that you can find on your favorite celebrities. I guarantee you, pick any one of your favorite celebrities right now, go through their videos, and I guarantee you will find a video of them in some type of animal print and them in cages. Do you think that's just creative? Do you think that's fun? No, that's a mockery of something that is actually going on. There are actually children who are in cages, underground, in caves, in tunnels. You endured this, collective, whether you can remember it or not. You were drugged. You were mind controlled. You were brainwashed to make you forget this trauma. They could have also, certain levels of trauma, like also when a child is like traumatized, like as a child, you can endure trauma so severely that it shatters the brain, okay? It shatters the mind. And when this is done, this is when altars can be created, okay? This is how they can program different things in you, okay? These people, your handlers and different things, they have access to your, access to your programming, to your triggers and different things as such, okay? This is why you are a targeted individual, collective. This is the reason why you are being surveillanced, invaded, violated, harassed, stalked, tracked. Okay? These people have committed a hate crime against you. They act like they hate you. This is the reason why you're enduring V2K. Voice to skull. Technology. This is the reason why they're using directed energy weapons on you, militarized weapons, silent weapons, touchless torture weapons, remote neural monitoring, neurolinguistic programming, microwave weapons, illegal technology, artificial intelligence, spyware. This is the reason why you were isolated, secluded, in solitude. This is the reason why you were discriminated against. They never wanted you to wake up, and they never wanted the truth and the clarity of what they've done to you to actually come out. But everything's out in the open now. That's what's going on here, collective. This is the real reason why some of you who are resonating with this, why you are a targeted individual. Okay, you didn't start being targeted because something was wrong with you, because you're a bad person, you did something wrong. That's not how the judicial system works. Okay. They try to make targeted individuals feel like that they have done something wrong. They try to even backtrack your life and shame you, blame you, taunt you, haunt you, and all this other kind of shit. But if it was really about you doing something wrong or committing a crime or something like that or what have you, then that's not how that's what the justice system is set up for. If you're suspected of something, this is why they interrogate people. This is the reason why they question people. This is the reason why they charge people with crimes, prosecute people. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why people go to court. And through that entire process of all of that, you still have the fuck rights. Those rights were stripped from you. Targeted individuals aren't being charged with any type of crimes or anything like that unless they set something up against them to make something happen after they're being targeted or what have you. You understand what I'm saying? So the point of the matter is, if this is about you being criminal in some type of way or done something wrong, there would be no need in targeting you. There wouldn't be no need in targeting you for years, gang stalking you for years, harassing you for years, watching you for years, like invading and violating your you know, your privacy, your human rights, and all of that, or what have you. When the judicial system is plain and simple, then people ain't never had no problem with picking no damn body up, questioning them, charging them, even when they railroad people in the courts of fucking laws. So what in the fuck to make you think that they need to waste time, energy, money, manpower, or anything like that to target some damn body? But nobody with common sense was like, well, okay, if this person is a criminal, then why go through all of this? You know what I'm saying? But these is dummies that'll do anything for money, so they don't care. We living in a world where people love gossip and love BS, love drama and shit like that, and they jump on the bandwagon if they can make a few dollars and make themselves look like they somebody the fuck special. So they go along with targeting you and gang stalking you, harassing you and smear campaigning you and all this other kind of shit. But what's really going on is the very people who are using you and abusing you and exploiting you and different things, they're trying to deflect from the hate crimes that they have committed against you, the torture, the terrorism that they have done to you, the discrimination, the hate crime, the prejudice, the racist, the color. They're trying to cover all of that fucking up of what they did to you. Because they know all of their asses will go the fuck down. And I'm talking about some very wealthy, elite people in fucking power. They know it. This is why they target and attack people so vigorously. And they gaslight people and they play pretend like, oh, you know, it's in your mind. This is not going on, blah, 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 blah. Nobody has a reason to make it up or lie about it. You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of thing, some people ain't been able to make it. They have, this type of shit that they're doing have driven people to suicide. They love when they do that. The same technology is used on people and it's driven people to commit heinous crimes against innocent bystanders. And then if you notice, they'll either trigger them to kill themselves or the folks will show up right away and it's a whole staged event and they'll show up and they'll kill them. Because they were used as patsies during the mind control. I'm trying to tell you. And if anybody really did their research on any of these people, they all link back to the government or to the industry in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. To the system in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Don't nobody think though. Spirit clarify this neglect and abuse, or what is that? No, what is that? Abuse and neglect. Clarify abuse and neglect, Spirit. I'm even seeing like 6 of coins here. It was like you were giving it some type of gift of some kind. It was like you was just like giving out or passed around or giving away. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. To be used, to be abused. Yeah, I'm even seeing the Queen of Swords with the, well, I'm seeing Page of Swords, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords here. There could have been some type of offer, proposition, or proposal that was made to an air sign woman. There could be this grandparent here. There could be this evil pimping mother here, or what have you. This person who abused you, who allowed you to be abused, who pimped you out to the satanic powers that be for money or what have you here. But that's interesting. Spirit, clarify this abuse and neglect. Yes, I'm seeing the Ace of Swords. Spirit say that's the truth. That's clarity. You could have even been abused and neglected due to some type of particular truth or clarity of some kind here. I'm also seeing the, damn, it's a lot want to come out here. Shit. I'm also seeing the 8 of Wands here. The 8 of Wands can speak of air travel. You could have been trafficked on planes. You could have been trafficked by way of planes. You know, I can't speak for everybody else. I know I was put on a plane by myself when I was like 6 years old, 7 years old, and different shit. Okay? But this could have even been when you was even younger than that, collective here. Okay? So I'm seeing the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands wanted to come out. But I've seen a lot of other energy to try to come out. The Ace of Swords tried to come out. You were abused and neglected due to some type of truth or clarity or awareness or insight about something. This abuse and neglect with the Five of Swords, it speaks of conflict, defeat, hostility. It actually speaks of abuse and plot twists and sacrificing energy. The Eight of Wands can speak to air travel. You could have definitely been trafficked on planes here. Look at that. Eight of Coins. Split the deck. Eight of Coins. So you were literally being pimped out. The Eight of Coins is the money one makes from the work that they do. So somebody was like making money off of working you here, okay? Look, justice. This is the government. This is persons in power and authority. Yeah, look. Justice. Look what's in behind justice. Lovers. There were people in the government who were having sex with you, collective. Who were paying money to abuse you, collective. I also keep seeing something about, I don't know what I don't know what, with this stolen identity here, like something could have all the way been altered or changed about your identity here, okay? Like you could not even be, like your birthday might not even be your birthday. Like your zodiac sign might not be your zodiac sign. Because I'm literally getting, like, say for instance, if you're a water sign, you may really be an earth sign. Or something like that. Or, you know, or another sign or something like that. Spirit, clarify tunnels. Clarify tunnels, Spirit. I'm telling you, there's a lot wants to come out here. There's a lot wants to come out here. I'm even seeing the Ten of Cups, which talks about family or whatever. There was definitely some type of conflict or defeat within a family. Spirit is saying some type of conflict or defeat was within a family here, okay? And there was some type of truth or clarity. Some type of truth, clarity, awareness, or insight, or something. And this conflict was in a family. This is the reason why you ended up being abused and neglected, Spirit is saying. Yeah. To clarify tunnel, I'm seeing here the Tower, which talks about a reckoning, a shocking event, an energy surge, something immediate, a revelation, something happening all of a sudden out the blue, chaos, tragedy. I'm also seeing the Eight of Swords here. So you were entrapped, you were restricted, you were captive, you were held hostage, collective, in some type of a tunnel. Okay? I'm also seeing the Six of Coins wanting to come out here as well. This is one of the first cards that I seen. The Six of Coins is about giving and receiving here. Okay? You see how this man here look like he giving this woman a gift here or something like that or whatever. This is how you were like give and take type of, this is how like you were given in some type of way. Like some type of money was being made off of you. Spirit, clarify tunnel. I keep seeing it. I keep fucking seeing it. Yeah. You were being sold for sex, collective. Eight of Swords with the Six of Coins here. And I actually seen it like this, like this abuse and neglect. This had to do with you being pimped out and sold. I seen the Six of Coins first. Then was it the Five of Swords with the, no, there was the Ace of Swords. Then it was the Five of Swords. Then it was the Ten of Cups here. So some type of truth, clarity, awareness, or insight is what caused some type of conflict, defeat, hostility, and abuse to you. Okay, this ties into this family spirit is saying. Okay, spirit clarify tunnel. Any other messages on tunnel? Yeah, I mean, look, there was a lot of money that was made off of you, collective. Eight of Swords, Ten of Coins. This is on here on tunnel. You were being trafficked. You were held hostage, captive. You were in a doom and gloom type of situation. You were like blindfolded. You could have been bound, blindfolded, in a crisis, paralyzed in some type of way. Again, I'm seeing the Eight of Coins here. So somebody, like, you were literally, Eight of Swords, Eight of Coins, you were literally being worked, like used as a prostitute. Ten of Coins, these people made a lot of money off of you, collected. Spirit clarify secret. Clarify secret. I'm seeing the Two of Swords. So this can speak to a decision being made. I'm seeing a Five of Coins with the King of Swords here. Something about you being abandoned, neglected, or left out in the cold, rejected, alienated, harsh conditions, lost, change. You could have been abandoned, neglected, or left out in the cold by air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Yeah. Something that occurred while you were being trafficked, because I'm seeing the Chariot here. Five of Coins, King of Swords, Chariot. Okay, but there were secrets around everything that was done, from you being from this abuse, neglect, you being pimped out, sold, you being trafficked, abandoned, neglected, or left out in the cold here in some type of way. This King of Swords could have been one of the traffickers, could have been a driver, or one of the traffickers, okay? Because this King of Swords is here with the Chariot, sitting next to the Chariot here. You have to clarify cult. I'm seeing the Three of Cups. So there was some type of, the Three of Cups is about rejoicing and celebrations, social gatherings, friendships, parties, good times, reunions, a coming together, collaborative, collaborative artistic pursuit, like groups of people coming together to mix and mingle together, to party together, or what have you. Yeah, Six of Cups here. This happened in the past. We know that we're talking about the past, so this is not a situation that is currently going on. There's probably somebody somewhere that's going through this fuck shit or what have you, but we're speaking of something that happened to you in the past. Spirit, any other messages on this cult? So this cult was having some type of party or get together or something here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing the 10. I'm even seeing the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment, completely content, wishes coming true, feeling good, feeling full, feeling satisfied. Look at all these adults around here. They all drinking, getting high, and shit like that. We got the Ten of Swords here, which also speaks of ultimate betrayal. So some type of betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, or ruin happened while at this party, gathering, and get together. Okay. That was meant to be some type of final chapter, okay? Dead end, breakdown, ruin, somebody hit rock bottom failure. This is like cruelty, betrayal. Okay? You was brutalized in some type of way at this gathering, at this get together, Spirit is saying. That these people, you know, get some type of, you know, sick thrill out of. Spirit, clarify this organized crime. Clarify this organized crime. Yeah, we got the lovers here. Organized crime. So that lover speaks of sex again. Organized crime. We got the emperor here. So there are masculine men who are of the establishment, who are in power, who are leaders, okay, running, ruling, controlling, funding this organized crime, Spirit is saying. Any other messages? Yeah, it's a lot of them. Three of Pentacles here. So it's a whole group of individuals, team of individuals collaborated together for the purposes of money. Okay, there's like certain individuals running these operations, Spirit is saying, that makes the most money off of these sex trafficking, human trafficking, sex trade operations, and they all collaborated together for the purposes of money, Spirit is saying. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages on this organized crime? Yeah, these are, I'm seeing magician here. These individuals are warlock type individuals, Spirit is saying. They are heavily involved in the occult, dark arts. Okay? Yeah, hierophants. These are persons in power and authority and leadership and rulership. The hierophants here are rulers and leaders. The emperors are in power and authority and leadership of the establishment and different things as such here, okay? So I'm seeing the Page of Cups, the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords here, Ace of Cups here. Yeah. You could have been, as a child, you could have been in mental conflict, stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with mental anguish, psychological trauma, having dark thoughts, having fear, anxiety, or nightmares, collective. Seven of Swords, this could literally speak of you being taken, stolen, you know. Because the Seven of Swords is like the liar, cheater, thief card, the manipulator, the con artist, you know what I'm saying, type of individual. Someone who is wearing a mask and not who they appear to be. So as a child, you were in mental conflict because of this betrayal. It could have caused you extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions or what have you here. Yeah. That's what's going on here. Yep, you was stolen, you was taken, okay, for their emotional fulfillment, for the sexual pleasure of these individuals here. And I'm telling you, something happened, collective, where like you like literally died and came back, where these people thought you were dead, that they killed you, and then it was like you was just tossed aside, but you obviously didn't die. I'm also seeing I'm seeing a King of Wands here. Could be of significance. That fire sign, masculine, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing that death energy again. Okay. Seeing this fire sign. Okay. We got the Queen of Swords here. Spirit, clarify this fake death, legal proceedings, alive. fake death, legal proceedings, alive. We got judgment here. Some type of judgment call was made, decision was made, action was taken. There was some type of mission of some kind here, okay? Yeah, there was some type of cover up here. Again, I'm seeing the 8 of Wands here. This could be when you were flown somewhere to like put you under mind control, do some type of mind control on you or something. Spirit, clarify these accomplices, partners in crime. Clarify these accomplices, partners in crime. Some of the same energies is coming out again. I'm seeing that star energy here. I'm seeing that Empress energy here. There's a feminine energy who's affecting sellout here, okay? This could be this pimping mom here or what have you now, but there's several women involved because now I'm seeing the Queen of Coins here. Something significant about this Queen of Swords, Queen of Coins here. Both of them are Empresses, okay? Both of them could have been... both of these women are mother figures that could have been paid, that went along, like sold out, went along with allowing you to be abused or something to be done to you or something like that, Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm seeing the 4 of Cups. They received some type of offer, proposition, or proposal of some kind that they accepted for money. Yeah, you got the Devil here. So remember that fire sign, air sign, earth sign here. That's the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Whoever this Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The Queen of Pentacles is going to be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That King of Wands is going to be Sagittarius, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay? These were the 3 main people who were there. But there's also something about a King of Swords here. Whoever this King of Swords is, I feel like this person may have been a trafficker or something. But this King of Wands here is also highly aspected here, okay? Somebody here is your family, like really your real family or adopted family, or like however this goes, collective. Whoever you are, collective, you have grown a lot, okay? There's some type of, like, throughout you've been through, there's a lot of growth and passion within you. You definitely endured a lot of sadness, loss, disappointment, regret, unwelcome change, grief, sadness, loss, mourning, Spirit is saying, because of what was done to you. And everybody around you that you ever came into contact with, they just used you and abused you, collective. They used you, they abused you, they exploited you for money, collective. Okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing the 10 of Wands here. So there was some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situation. Something about a heavy load, brink of collapse, responsibility. Something went over the limit. Somebody was overwhelmed by something, overloaded by something. Something happened while you were being trafficked or something like that, or what have you. You ended up being abandoned or neglected or left out in the cold or whatever. You were being pimped out. Okay? You were put under mind control by the government. You were being pimped out and passed around to politicians, celebrities, wealthy elites, or something at these fucking sex parties and shit that they were having. Yeah. Yeah. Justice at the bottom of the deck, man. Collective, there could be some type of abundance, a new beginning, or an offer coming into you. Some type of stability, security, safety, abundance of some kind. I definitely feel like you out of everything that you've endured, you've really grown a lot. Okay, you still have a lot of passion, a lot of drive within you. Okay, you're emotionally connected. Okay, you have very strong feelings. You could even be intuitive or psychic or what have you, which is another reason why these people have targeted you so hard or what have you. Because they never wanted you to wake up, collective. Okay, I feel like you put a lot of time, like something's been a long time coming, but like you put a lot of hard work, effort, time, energy, investment into something. Okay, there's something about your perseverance, your resilience. Okay, the long-term view of something here. There could be a harvest that's coming in for you here. Okay, you're in this temperance energy, so you could definitely be an earth angel, collective. You could be a star seed, a highly sensitive indigo. I feel like you have patiently waited for something. Temperance is all about balance and alchemy and patience and tranquility and harmony. It's purposeful energy. It's doing things in moderation. It's perfecting balance. It's union of opposites and different things like that or what have you. But I definitely feel like there was definitely some very awful things that was done to you, collective. I'm also seeing something here. There's something significant to this fire sign male here. This devil energy, affairs, man-made disasters, revenge, assassinations, deaths, and different things here as well here. This fire sign male could be like a family member of yours. This could be a parent or something. There's something significant to whoever this fire sign male is. This person could have pimped you out, could have given you away, neglected you, abandoned you, sold you out to the powers that be, allowed you to be used or abused, or gave you away in some type of way, and to these other people. And these people got in some type of contractual agreement for money and allowed you to be used and abused by the government. Okay, all these people are attached to the devil here. Okay, but there's something significant to a fire sign male. Okay, who chained to the devil here. Okay, Spirit, clarify this fire sign for us, please. Clarify fire sign. Whoever this fire sign is a very, very wealthy individual, a wealthy man. Whoever that fire sign is, okay? And that could have been a parent of yours or something. Spirit, clarify this air sign. Clarify air sign. Clarify air sign, collective. Clarify this air sign. Clarify this air sign. So we got the magician here. Whoever this air sign is this person is in the occult, in the dark arts, is a divination abuser, a master manipulator. Okay, it could be a witch. Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify earth sign. Clarify this earth sign. So I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles here. So these people were paid some type of money for taking you in here. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. So this heartache, this heartbreak, this due to your father here. Something that your father did to you. Okay, so your father abused you, neglected you, abandoned you, gave you away, allowed you to be abused or something. Spirit, clarify they hate you, worked against you, targeted you, sabotaged you, disloyal to you. Had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you. Ten of Swords. This is ultimate betrayal by your father. Spirit is saying this is how you got in the situation. You were neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold by your own father. Spirit is saying, who is a wealthy man. This person sold you out to the satanic powers that be. This person that gave you away and allowed you to be abused. Okay, and these awful things happened to you, and then you ended up with these other women. Whoever this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles were, these women were paid to take you in, to be like caretakers to you. Spirit, clarify the moon in the reverse. Yeah, Spirit saying that's the truth. There's clarity. Some type of truth or clarity is coming out about this. Truth, clarity, awareness, insight is coming out about this. Spirit, clarify pizza. Pizza. Six of Cups. This pizza energy, this is what was done to you in the past. Satanic ritual abuse, sex trafficking, human trafficking, underage porn, okay? Kidnap, sold, prostitution, used for prostitution. Like, this was done to you in the past. But the truth and the clarity about this is coming out. Spirit, clarify targeting individual. Three of Swords here. This is the reason why you're in heartache or heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, disappointment, or whatever. Targeting individual here. You're being targeted. Yeah. I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is that you do for work right now, these people don't like. Something about your job, your occupation, your career. Yeah. Yeah. Your work. Because you're a high priestess. You're a psychic. You're intuitive. You're wise. You're knowledgeable. You know the truth. You know clarity, and you're speaking the truth, Spirit is saying. This is the reason why they're targeting you. This is the reason why they're targeting you, Spirit is saying. Yep. And you got a lot of people who are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, Spirit is saying. They're in competition with you, Spirit is saying. They want retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you, Spirit is saying, because you know the truth. But you're the one that's been abused all your life, exploited all your life, lied to all your life, gaslit all your life. Who gives a fuck about how they feel about it? The Moon. These people, this is the reason why these people who are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, they still been plotting and planning and scheming in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, doing things to you. Collected. They've been in secret trying to cause some type of burdens or hardships or problematic situations to you. Yeah. Ten of Cups. There's a large group of people or a whole family that is involved in doing this. Yeah. Look, they're trying to blood sacrifice you. This family, or this, you know what I'm saying? Even there's like multiple people involved, multiple families. Okay? There's people, they're trying to sacrifice you now because you know the truth. Because you know the truth. These people sold their soul to the devil for money. Now they're trying to sacrifice you for money. You got the Death with the Nine of Pentacles. They're trying to sacrifice you for money. This entire family is in on it. It's multiple families in on it. Okay? These people are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, in competition with you. They're these shady people. Okay, indulge in criminal activities. They're trying to cover up things. They're doing things to you in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, to cause you burdens, hardships, and problematic situations. Because this family wants to sacrifice you, wants to cause your death for money. Yeah, because they saw they in binding contracts. They sold their soul to the devil. Yeah, and now they in mental conflict. They're stressed, they worried, they're depressed, they're dealing with anxiety because you know the truth. You're speaking the truth because you're a psychic, because you're intuitive, because you woke up. When you woke up, ever since you woke up, you done had them shook up. And they've been working against you. But I don't give a damn how they feel, collective. You have been used and abused. You were cursed from birth. You've been used and abused since you were a child. You've been around nothing but people who have lied to you straight up to your fucking face. You likely ain't never had love or happiness a day before in your life. People have gaslit you, they used you, they abused you. The government put you under fucking mind control. You were lied to about who you are, where you come from, who your real family is, every fucking thing. Everybody played up in your fucking face. I give two fucks about what the fuck how they feel, bitch. Excuse my language. Bust a fucking move and everybody can get fucked up in this bitch. Who gives a fuck about what you done been through? You didn't go through this. Was you neglected and abandoned? Was you pimped out and sold? Was you mind controlled and brainwashed? Or did your ass just sell out for some fucking money? While you sit up and benefited off the abuse of a child, you low down dirty bitch. What the fuck I care about how the fuck you feel? You can go to hell. All of you. And you're going to pay with your life for what you have done. Every last one of you. The fuck? Lord, excuse my language. I don't even like raising my voice. My vocal cords ain't even set up for this shit. I don't like raising my voice. I don't even like using profanity. You ever do some shit you really don't like doing? But sometimes curse words explain what you need to say so well. This shit is crazy. Fuck, I care about how you feel. What you want. Now you want to sacrifice some damn body. Because you don't want nobody to know the truth. But how low down and dirty and evil and wicked your toxic ass is. How y'all selling babies around here. Sacrificing people for money. Bitch, what you can say about the collective when you a part of that? Ain't nothing you come up with could top the shit that y'all a part of. And y'all around here doing. That's your reading, collective. I do hope that this is giving you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to the situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. And I don't even care nothing about the wealthy, the elites, and powers that be, and the people in goddamn power. Because goddamn it, y'all stand before the people all the damn time talking about some you took oaths to serve and protect, to uphold the United States Constitutions and shit with your lying ass. Ain't no freedom, ain't no liberty, ain't no justice when this shit going on. So you say the speech for some goddamn body else because you a lie and the truth ain't in you. How the fuck you gonna make somebody else out to be the problem that you done abused since they was a child? You can make up whatever the fuck you want to make up when a person is an adult and say, oh, I don't like this person because of this, that, and the third, or whatever. What you can't do is tell the public why the fuck you was abusing this same person since they was a child in all of their fucking life. Whoever's resonating with this, your rights, well, you ain't never had no fucking rights. You've been watched your entire life, invaded and violated your entire life. You just didn't know that. But you were. Just because you didn't know about something don't mean it don't the fuck apply. Then you was put on drugs and put under mind control and chipped and all this other kind of shit. To make you forget the trauma that you endured. To make you forget the people that you seen and the shit that they did to you. Get the fuck out of here. What I care about how you feel. All you care about is a fucking payday. Some goddamn money, bitch. You mean to tell me you ain't made enough money back in the day off of this baby? Because we talking about somebody that's a full damn grown adult now. Now you want to take them out and make some more goddamn money. With your selfish bitch ass. Have several fucking seats. Who in the fuck give a damn about how you feel? Fuck you and your wretched ass bloodline. Y'all all gonna go down. Y'all all gonna go down. And I don't give a damn about what type of position, title, or role nobody got, how much money nobody got, what bloodlines they come from, what sex they claim, or any goddamn thing else. You can't stand before nobody acting like a person need to bow down and worship you and respect your authorities and shit when you a smooth fucking criminal. How the fuck you gonna right or wrong some damn body else? But this what y'all about. This what y'all into. Shit been going on. It shit been going on. For those of y'all who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.